Hey everybody, it's Cam for Titanium. Today we have a test of the browser on the Galaxy Nexus, and we will be comparing it to that of the browser on the iPhone 4S. So we got Safari versus, well, it's not really Chrome, but anyway. So for a long time, Apple has had what is known as probably the best mobile browser, and is that still true? It may, in my opinion, it's not. Android is way better now. Apple still is very good. It's really up to you, depending on what matters to you, because I feel like Apple's still better with some things. But anyway, let's just get into it. So we're going to open up, let's say, we'll just open up the browsers first. So we can go to the New York Times on both. And this one opened up to this version. So we'll just, actually, no, we'll use the new feature. We will use the request desktop site. And since that already loaded, we can reload it. Let's reload it. Whatever. Okay. 3, 2, 1. So now they're both cached, so it's a fair comparison. And the Galaxy Nexus did beat the iPhone there. We can do that one more time. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, the Nexus is beating the Apple device. But you can see scrolling is much improved on the Galaxy Nexus in comparison to other Android devices. See, pinching, very smooth. Scroll down here. Very smooth. See, the iPhone is still, let's see, like if you look at this, like let's for example, let's double tap here and double tap here. You can see the scrolling is just a bit smoother on the iPhone. It's just so buttery. The Android scrolling is very close, just not quite as good. Is this really going to affect your everyday? No, it's not really that important, right? Android scrolling is still fast. I feel like Android scrolling is a bit too fast sometimes. You flick, you have to the end of the page. Anyway, let's pick ourselves an article here. NATO strikes, okay. And we will open 3, 2, 1. And the Nexus wins again. Oh no, on the iPhone we got a paywall. Okay, well that's a fail. We'll just do a quick Nexus thing here, just scrolling around. Seems very nice, very smooth scrolling. Also, if we want to look at the quality of the text on the Nexus, see the quality is very good. So if you're wondering what the Nexus screen is like, the Galaxy Nexus screen is like up close, you can see there it is a 720p display, so 720 by 1280, and it is very good looking. So screen looks lovely. So now let's do a different website. So we will open a new tab on the Galaxy and a new tab over here. Let's do The Verge. Galaxy wins again. So the Galaxy seems to be winning consistently in terms of speed. See a quick scroll right to the bottom. One thing I did notice that is sort of funny is if you look at the iPhone, you can see they've got all the normal Verge fonts. Like right there it says login, that's the Verge font for login. But the Galaxy device does not seem to be supporting the Verge font, the font they use on the Verge. So it's using Roboto instead as the default font. You can see that's Roboto there, and it really is not good with the design. See, there's the Verge font. That's a small thing. Let's see about swiping these. Smoother on the iPhone, you can see. Smoother here. This is not quite as smooth. Let's open up this. We can do a new tab. Let's see how it opens in a new page. Oh, it's close. The Galaxy and the iPhone. Very close. Scrolling. Smooth. I feel like this is a fundamental thing between like a difference between Android and iOS. Look at the if I do the same scroll on both devices, flick, it scrolls about like a very small amount. On Android, do the same scroll. It's like a massive scroll. The scrolling just seems to be much more accelerated on Android, whereas iPhone, not so much. So, still seems pretty good though. Obviously the zooming is locked on these things here. Pretty good. We can just go here. You can get a feel for what you think of those. We can try to save this image. Save image, done. Let's open up another new tab again. If you've noticed on the Galaxy here, I'm using the like the labs feature of being able to come in from the side like this. Normally it does not look like that. Normally it is just more typical browser. Normally the browser you have to touch up here and you just do this. And you have to just, use this little menu option here. But I really, really enjoy using this new labs setting with this quick controls. They just seem really good. Just look at, it's just really like you can be scrolling, reading. Oh, I want to switch over to my other tab. Bam. Switch tabs. 1, 2, 3. It's a 3-thing click. On this, all it takes is a swipe. One swiping action. In terms of the iPhone, you got like a bunch of clicks, a bunch of taps involved. So that is we'll just go back here. Very interesting. The Galaxy does not support Flash yet because Ice Cream Sandwich does not support Flash. It will support Flash in the future, just not yet. Let's go home and let's just pull up Gizmodo. We'll see which device loads faster here. And the Galaxy looks like it won, but it was very close. We can both load the full versions. Where is the full version? Can we even do it? Here we go. So, here we go. 3, 2, 1. See which device loads the full version faster. For some reason, the iPhone didn't load the full version. Well, it just seems to be continuing to load the mobile version. Huh. Well, we can just go over to the Nexus here for a second then and just do a bit of browsing because this is the new device. Let's see again. Seems pretty smooth. Don't know how I got in here. Tapping. Quite smooth. Nothing really to complain about. Overall, my browsing experience with the Galaxy Nexus has led me to believe that finally Android browsing is up to par with the iPhone. Still not quite as smooth, but close enough that it really doesn't matter anymore, and that some of the interface is so fast and so nice that I can really, give up a little bit of smoothness, for some of the really cool features like this, where you can request the desktop site right from there. Android now has like the built-in playing, just like that, so we can just click there, and it will just start playing right in the window, which is something that's like an iPad feature almost.
This is Bill Cunningham, and this...
Anyways, in comparison, browsing on the Galaxy Nexus is a very, very enjoyable experience. We'll go to my website quickly here. Very enjoyable experience. Really no complaints about it. I'm really just loving browsing on this device, and it's just so smooth, so nice, so easy to switch from tab to tab, so it's just a good experience. So, that's been Cam for Titania doing a browsing test of the Galaxy Nexus with some comparison to the iPhone 4. Anyway, Cam for Titania, see you guys in the next video.